Hey guys, Sebastian Guerra here, and welcome to Guerra Financial Tips. This is a question, and this is a massive problem for people that are entering retirement. What's gonna happen the day that I can't take care of myself on my own anymore? Because you might right now have a couple $1,000,000 saved up for your retirement, and you're like, well, I'm more than prepared, I have enough money saved up, I have enough income coming in. But then what happens the day that tomorrow you can't shower on your own, you can't eat on your own, you can't get dressed on your own, you can't bathe on your own? Now you have to start asking yourself the question, well, who's gonna do all that stuff for me? Well, am I gonna have to hire a nurse? Am I gonna have to go to an ALF facility? Am I gonna have to go to a nursing home? Am I gonna have to have someone come in and take care of me 24 hours a day? The reality is that the government doesn't just send you someone to your home to take care of you, especially if you are on Medicare. Medicare doesn't just send you 2 or 3 people every single day to take care of you 24 hours a day. So what a lot of people now have to start thinking about is, well, how am I gonna cover all of these expenses, and what are the repercussions if tomorrow I end up getting sick? So there are 3 strategies that you can implement so that way you can protect yourself if that day eventually does happen to you. One option is you can do what's called self-insuring. Now, what does that mean? That just literally means you have all this money saved up in your checking, savings, retirement accounts, and you're just gonna literally drain some of that money if tomorrow you end up getting sick. That's called self-insuring. The other option that you can do is you can just buy a traditional long-term care policy. Now you have to be really careful with these policies. They can cost you $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 every single month. The only problem and the concern that I see with these types of policies is that it might cost you all this money. You might pay for it for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And then there's a chance that you might never even end up using it. So that's why we usually recommend for you to look into what are called IUL policies, or life insurance policies that have long-term care feature riders attached to them. You could also look into annuities that have also long-term care features attached to them. But I do believe that it is extremely important that when you're planning this topic of retirement and you're trying to map out your retirement game plan, that you start asking yourself, okay, what's the game plan if tomorrow I get sick? And I think the other question you have to ask yourself, if you are a married individual or if you have kids, is tomorrow I get sick, what is the impact financially that this is going to bring to my family? Because if you now have money saved up for your retirement, for your wife's retirement, for your spouse's retirement, and now you get sick, you might have to drain all of this money for just medical need on yourself. And then when you're gone, your spouse is left with nothing. Your kids are left with nothing. So it's very important that as you're planning out this subject of retirement, you keep in mind all these things and you have a plan for it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Our advisors are here to help you, and we'll talk to you soon.